Our first big walk in Madagascar was in Isalo National Park. Some of the group chose to use boarders, some chose to carry their own packs. The section to our first camp was well used by the local people. Just outside the gorges, we met a largish family of Verosophakas. They weren't as habituated as some we'd seen, but they weren't particularly disturbed by our presence. There were two very young ones in the group. Going up the first gorge requires scrambling over some large boulders. Not too bad without packs. The second one had a small waterfall which had a small dam to create what was called the King's Bath. Not quite accurate because the king, or chief, saw a lemur drinking there and decreed that it belonged to the lemur rather than a royal bath. Back at camp, we all enjoyed some cool drinks that the locals had carried in from town. Next morning, we were off early, aiming for the top of the escarpment you can see in the last photo from the campsite. Up and up we went. Everyone was a bit tired by the time we got to the top, but not so tired they weren't able to enjoy the views and even scramble up to a particularly high point for an extract. Once on top, there were a few gentle ups and downs, but nothing like we'd had to start the day. Lots of time to look at the different plants and just enjoy the views. We got to camp reasonably early in the afternoon, which gave us plenty of time to have a good look around, enjoy some spectacular views, and climb up behind the camp to get a good overview of the whole place. There were lots more ups and downs before we got to a nice spot where we could enjoy a lunch overlooking the deep gorge below. Our search for lemurs was rewarded very quickly. The next day was another long one as we made our way halfway across the park. Fantastic views and some not quite so fantastic views as we approached the camp. A beautiful little oasis, perfect spot for a swim. Then back at camp we had some visitors before settling down for the evening. We had some wonderful panoramic views as we worked our way to the edge of the plateau where we dropped down into some jungle to see the wildlife. chameleons, lemurs. There were even some burrowing snakes putting on a show. Back on the track, then back to the hotel, ready for our next adventure.